Omega puts the gold on the line. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Saturday, June 26th, 2021. A big welcome to those of you listening on WrestleMap.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Email us, desk@justprowrestlingnews.com.
AEW.
Kenny Omega defends the AEW Championship against Jungle Boy on tonight's special Saturday Night Dynamite. Also just added to tonight's show, Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson, and Tully, Blanchard, and Konnan will be face-to-face in the ring as they build up the hype for a match between FTR and Santana and Ortiz. Also tonight, Hangman Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs, Kris Statlander versus The Bunny, and Matt Sydal versus Top Flight's Dante Martin. Another upcoming match announced Friday. The Young Bucks will defend the AEW Tag Titles on next Wednesday's Dynamite against Eddie Kingston and Penta El Cerro Miedo.
WWE.
Another round of releases in WWE on Friday. At least 14 wrestlers, including 3 notable tag teams, Breezango, Fandango, and Tyler Breeze, the Bollywood Boys, Sunil and Samir Singh, and Everrise, Chase Parker and Matt Martell. Also released on Friday, Arya Davari, Arturo Huas, August Gray, Kurt Stallion, Killian Dane, Marina Shafir, Tino Sabatelli, and Tony Nese. Many of those names are regulars on 205 Live. In fact, both Gray and Davari had matches on last night's episode. Both of them took the loss. Edge is back. He returned at the end of SmackDown after Paul Heyman declared that Universal Champion Roman Reigns had cleared out the division. Edge got the better of an attack on Reigns, set up for a concerto, but Jimmy Uso cut him off. Reigns fled. Jimmy got speared by Edge through a barricade for his troubles. Earlier, Jimmy Uso pinned Dolph Ziggler with a super kick. Big E is in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. He qualified by pinning Apollo Crews with the big ending on last night's show. Sami Zayn will have a chance to qualify on next week's show, but he will have to beat Kevin Owens in a last man standing match. Carmella was announced as an entrant in the women's Money in the Bank match. Liv Morgan wants in too. That led to a match between her and Carmella, and Morgan did win, but she's not officially in the Money in the Bank match yet. Bayley and Seth Rollins beat SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair and Cesaro. Bayley pinned Belair with the Rose Plant after Rollins ran into Belair. WWE announced 4 live event dates in the United Kingdom coming up in September.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Filthy Tom Lawler is still the strong openweight champion. He pinned Carl Fredericks with a PK on last night's Strong. Lawler and his Team Filthy partner JR Kratos beat up on Fredericks a little more after the match. They were run off by Satoshi Kojima, who declared himself the next title challenger. Also on the show, Clark Connors scored a big win over Rocky Romero. New Japan announced Friday that it will have live fans in attendance for New Japan Strong tapings on Monday, August 16th. Names announced for those tapings include Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Leo Rush. Back in Japan, All Japan and Pro Wrestling Noah are both running big shows on Saturday. Noah has another big show on Sunday. Muda the World, the great Muda himself, faces Kano in the main event. Plus, Atsushi Katogi will defend the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship against the winner of a Rumble match that is happening on Saturday.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor confirmed the winner of the Survival of the Fittest tournament will get their shot at Roosh and the ROH World title in the main event at the Best in the World pay-per-view. The tournament finals are airing on this weekend's ROH TV. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Saturday, June 26th. Be sure to subscribe to our feed on your favorite podcast app so you don't miss our next update. We also thank you in advance for leaving a glowing rating or review. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.